Hey Aquarius, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to pull for October 25 and see what it is that you need to know about October 2025, what's to come, and how to prepare, what we expect, and all that good stuff, okay? So let's see what's coming out for you, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about October 2025? 5 of sticks, and that thing did a cartwheel to flip over, okay? So, hidden enemies, frenemies, you know, people that act like they your friend, you know, they rock with you, but they need you to support them some type of way is what I'm getting from this. Let's see, I don't really get 5 of sticks in reverse that often. Let's see, what's that about? But yeah, it's like you speaking up for yourself. Like people no longer able to just say what they want about you or just get you to do what they want you to do at the snap of a finger type of energy is what I'm getting from this. Okay. Yeah, unnecessary drama, haters, trolls, failing to stand up for oneself, lack of competition, minor annoyances, embarrassing or uncomfortable situations, the devil in the details, grudges, being easily intimidated and pretending things are okay when they're not. Okay, so, all right, so we definitely don't want to adopt this energy. So let's see what this is about. Yeah, it could be time for you to, you know, step up, you know, take action and, you know, cut ties with people, you know, make peace with the past and, you know, set out on like some kind of solo journey here. I got 7 of sticks at the top of the deck. You know, this is giving me like you are surrounded by people that don't believe in what you believe in, and you're being asked to, you know, stand up for what you believe in. Like, don't allow them to bend how you feel about something. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this 5 of sticks in reverse. Somebody could be trying to manipulate you into doing something or changing your mind or something. 9 of coins. Like somebody who don't want to see you living your best life. Like, these people do not want to see you achieve your best life. Like, they don't want to see you transform. They don't want to see you answer this call. They want you to sit back and, you know, gossip with them, stay low vibrational with them, and, you know, not have a pursuit of wisdom is what this is giving me. Looking for a date, guys. Okay, tell me more about this 5 of sticks and 9 of coins. This song, that song LMA Shot Clock is on right now. Like, I feel like, yeah, this is somebody whose time is over. Like, probably had plenty of time, and now they want to be, you know, out now. Now they don't fuck with you because their time ran out. Tell me more about this 5 of sticks, 9 of coins. Mirror, mirror. Yeah, like this is like you, like this could be a group of people like you saw yourself in these people, you know, and at one point in time, you know, you might have rocked with them. You might partake in the same energy they did, but like you couldn't get comfortable in it. Like, you became self-aware and you didn't like what you saw in the mirror. Yeah, so you became more independent. You decided to do something for yourself. Yeah, divine intervention. Like, you could have been in this energy, yeah, and too long and just had some kind of wake-up call where The divine had to step in and make you see yourself, you know, put an event in your life where like you just got saved just in time or something. Or this could be happening in the future. We got situational single, so like, yeah, this could be you stepping away from friends, stepping away for a lover, or whatever. Like somebody that made you self-aware of something about, made you aware of something about yourself that you didn't like, and like instead of promoting your growth, they decide to, you know, talk about when you were in this low vibrational energy, and you know, just become is what I'm getting from this. But you are just in this energy of self-elevation. All right, anything else about this Five of Sticks, Nine of Coins spirit? Crossroads. Okay, yeah, you had to make a decision. Like, where did you want to go in life? Like, am I going to stay in this energy, or, you know, what? And you decided that, nah, this ain't comfortable for me. I'm going this way. You know, these people could still be hitting you up, you know, trying to link up or whatever, you know, trying to see what's going on with you. But, like, you already know these people's intentions. You already know their red flags, and you are closing out cycles with these people. You're letting go, you're ending chapters, you're glowing up. Tell us what about this Five of Sticks in reverse. We're going to start on that side. We're going to start on the negative side first, and then we'll go to the Nine of Coins, Six of Baskets. Yeah, these could be people that you've known since childhood. Like I said, you got some history with these people, but like that's the only thing you have with them is history. And like, you may be at a time in your life where you're deciding to start over because you need better people around you that support where you're going, you know, support that you are trying to have more stability in your life, you know. These people give me, you know, they just live for the day, you know, don't live for the moment. Like, yeah, you could be like a high priestess. And you could have been getting nudges about something about, you know, some kind of fortune, like some kind of tangible blessings coming in. And you know, in order for you to enjoy these blessings, that you need to be moved forward, or spirit knew that you need to move away from these people, so spirit gave you the nudge and got you away. Okay, tell me more about the Five of Knives, Six of Baskets. What's the Five of Knives, Six of Baskets? Okay, so we got strength here. Yeah, this is you deciding, you know, what it is that you need to do to, you know, persevere forward, to have the confidence, to embody the growth, that to have the strength that you know, need to get, like, to have clarity, you know, to maintain clarity on what it is that you want to attract, how to stay in this Empress energy, and, you know, take the most advantage out of this timing. Why timing is in your favor. But yeah, you could finally be seeing results in something now. And this could definitely be something spiritual. Tell me about strength and Six of Baskets. Five of Baskets. Yeah, you doing the work. clearing your conscience and doing what you need to do to make yourself feel better. You know, cutting people, things, whatever off that just no longer fill your cup. Okay. Got the Ace of Knives at the top of the deck and 3 of Baskets. So that's like finding out what truly brings you happiness. Spirit, we're gonna get a little bit more on this 5 of Sticks, 6 of Baskets, and we're gonna move on to the 5 of Sticks, 9 of Coins. Tell me more about this 5 of Sticks, 6 of Baskets. You could be seeing 5-5, which represents changes. You could be seeing 6s, which is about you know, like family and, you know, home life. Feminine energy. This is the Empress. So you getting into a place where you're like it's giving me like soft girl era. Yeah, you could be getting, you know, downloads, nudges about who to stop talking to, like, or you could just be cutting people off because like they just no longer contribute to the energy that you're in. Like they have your emotions, you know, all over the place. This could, yeah, like these could be people that you just put some distance in between. It could be somebody you divorced, ghosted, or separated. It could be love, it could be whatever. All right, tell me more about this 5 of Sticks, 6 of Baskets. Vacay, get away, relax, have fun. I think vacation have came out for every sign I did for October. Like, so we all need to make sure we do something fun, get away in the month of October. You know, like I feel like we're gonna be closing out some legalities and it's gonna be a time to actually celebrate. You know, some of you could be coming into contact with a father energy that's, you know, nurturing. Someone that you're, you know, creating a family with. All right, Spirit, tell me about this 5 of Sticks, 9 of Coins. Five of Sticks, 9 of Coins. Consequences, bad choices, gains, mixed signals. So yeah, like with this 5 of Sticks and the 9 of Coins, like I said, these are people that like had like I was saying, like hidden motives, like bad intentions, and because you no longer want to indulge in those same things because you learned that fucking fire burns. Like, it's clear as day that if it's hot, it's gonna burn. It's clear as day that this choice that I'm going to make is gonna result in a bad consequences, and those are games that you no longer want to play anymore. Yeah, you want to be in a place of harmony. You want to have balance and peace, you know? Yeah, laughter. You want to enjoy life, truly. Anything else about this 5 of Sticks, 9 of Coins? Intimacy and two-face. Yeah, like these people way of showing love is it's toxic as hell. Like it gives me like a group of people that like it's like clicked up. Like, you know, these two are really cool, these two are really cool, and you know, and then there's this one that's to themselves, which could be you. And, you know, everybody you know, have their conversations, you know, might have separate group chats and, you know, all sorts of things. Yeah, you got bitter, salty at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like these people, like it's giving me the energy of like just like sex parties and like people just sharing partners and, you know, friends sharing. It's just giving me that kind of energy, like people just doing entirely too much. Need to find something better to do with their life. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy. Dr. Grant. Yeah, you're going into solitude from this. You are stepping away from this. You are going within and seeing what it is that you need to do to shed, to let go of this cycle. Yeah, you're going to find out what truly makes you happy. What's truly going to bring you stability. What truly aligns with you. Alright, tell me more, Spirit. For 16 minutes. Got 3 cards. Okay. So we got Ace of Baskets. Again, what truly fills your cup. Ace of Sticks. Ooh. And Daughter of Baskets. So yeah, like you really going within to see what really fills your cup, what really lights your fire. Like you going within and, you know, doing that inner child work, talking to God and see what it is that you need to do to get something off the ground, to, you know, to start seeing some type of movement, to get your healing, to get your blessings. Some of you could definitely be practicing some kind of celibacy. Or some of you could be coming out of this hermit mode. When you come out, like you could be popping out a baby like something like that. I don't know. All right, tell me more about this Ace of Baskets, Ace of Sticks. Ace of Baskets, Ace of Sticks, 9 of Sticks. Like, yeah, this is you, you know, guarding this new life, this new slate, you know, you being protective, your ancestors being protective about what cups, what offers you take as in love, you know, what you take on as far as, you know, and whatever you thinking about investing your energy into. This is protected. Tell me more about this 9 of Sticks and this Ace of Baskets, Ace of Sticks. Yeah, this is giving me 10 of Sticks energy, like you letting go of things that no longer serving you, and you know, just weights being lifted off because you know, doing what you need to do. You're doing the work. You've had enough of not getting the results you're looking for. 8 of Coins, yeah, you putting in that work. You mastering something. Yeah, you determined to overcome whatever this is. You are determined to overcome it. You determined to be happy. You determined to get clarity and be free from whatever this is. You got the 8 of Sticks and the 2 of Knives at the front of at the top of the deck, and the 10 of Coins. So you could be getting some communication about how to get out of a situation. This could be about how to get out of a, you know, a family dynamic or something dealing with a family dynamic. But, you know, just keep your channel clear. Spirit, give us some spiritual messages on this, please. Give us some spiritual messages for Aquarius. Alright, so honor the poor. Spell worker, spellbound. Prophetic speaker. Balancing as a myth. Yeah, you can't do it all. Divine decline. Alright, and the clairaudient. Okay, so the only one I'm really looking at in reverse is this divine decline, prophetic speaker. Like divine decline, that's when you're resistant to like the message. But with divine decline and honor the poor out here, it's giving me that you could have heard this message before, but you weren't ready to hear it. You weren't ready to take the steps to do what you need to do to free yourself, to grasp these blessings. But now you are ready. And if this message, you know, hits home for you and you know it's something that you need to do, something you need to let go of, something you need to seek healing for, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Honor the poor. Okay, you definitely meant to use your voice. You could be someone who doesn't like to hear their self-talk, but it's someone out there, it's a group of people out there, several, that is waiting to hear what you have to say. Okay, we got you're not practicing manifestation, you're performing manipulation. Magic rooted in fear will always collapse. So this could be, you know, what is happening. People, you know, throwing love spells and glamour work and trying to control outcomes. That's what people could be doing, or this is what you could be overcoming. You know, we're not here to judge, we are here to heal. We got the clairaudient, divine hearing, sound sensitivity, spiritual frequency. So you can hear like the different, you may can hear like the different waves of frequencies. That could be how you know when you need to, you know, pay attention to what you was thinking about, what you're looking at. You know, you could get like a certain like ringing in your ear, or, you know, things like that. And just know that there's no such thing as perfect harmony. Okay, no such thing. You could read Hoodoo Tarot, and you can also, you also need to get into doing your meditations on a daily basis. All right, what we got here? So we got a lot of spiritual healing going on here. Like this is mainly what your whole October is about, is healing some kind of emotional, mental something about yourself. All right, Spirit, let's get a self-care message, inner child message. We can do a who is it for deck. I feel like it was all over the place because, like I said, I keep looking at this camera and I'm not used to looking up and seeing myself on camera, so I don't know how I feel about this reading it. But we got rediscover yourself. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others' versions of you? So yeah, like I said, it's something that you did that kind of, you know, stuck with the crowd or whatever. But like I said, you're just meant to, that's not your crowd. You are meant to do something else. So it's time to rediscover yourself. Someone with heavy influence on your past life is with you. And it's okay to feel what you feel. Feel a certain type of way, okay? Remember that you always have a right to be happy, though, and you can overcome whatever this is, all right? Validate your past, all right? So it's all tying in together. And fresh start. You're getting a fresh start in October. All right, what else? Okay, I said inner child. Inner child message. Inner child. And I knew that card was going to come out and it wasn't supposed to be in this deck. We got open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that you want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So yeah, it's also, yeah, being open, like, to receive. you're so used to being surrounded by people that take. Like, it's time to be in a place where you're open to receive. Time to set some boundaries, have discipline, and be ready to transform. Again, a nice little bow on this reading. I love this for us. All right. And we're going to see who this message is for. Who it's about. See if we can, any other, tie any other loose ends that there may be in this reading. All right, let's see. I just keep getting these little itches. Alright, so alright, let's see, who is it? Who is it for? Traits about them. So somebody could be getting locked up. You're on a roster of women or men. Someone could be on probation. Okay, somebody says and does a lot of things right. You're just not into them. So, like I said, definitely don't force yourself to be with somebody that don't fight your fire. But also don't be having like such hard boundaries on people where, like I say, you're just impossible to approach or to be with. August Virgo could be significant. A redhead could be significant. Somebody could have 2 full-time jobs, or this could be what's coming in October. Something about September, or you could be dealing with a Libra or Virgo. Alright, tell us more about who this is, who it's for my Aquarius. Alright. Nothing wants to stay flipped over. Okay. You could like never met any of this person's family or friends. You know, people don't introduce you, try to keep you a secret. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Alright, someone could have excessive hair. Someone could play like they homophobic, but they really down. Some about the letter S. You could be a stoner. That could be something that you need to work on. We got the month of March could be significant. That is Aries, Pisces. Alright. It's more about this energy. The letter N could be significant. Somebody could always be throwing in little side notes and, you know, have little side shit to say. Somebody about the Pisces. Yes, we had March come out, so you could be dealing with a March Pisces. Somebody white American. Time to connect with your spirit, baby Aquarius. This comes out quite a bit for y'all. Somebody could have twins. Got B in. It's in there, okay. And let's see what this last little deck is about. SBN. Okay, somebody could go to jail on weekends, so somebody already in jail. They definitely on their way. You see Scorpio moon. Probably every jail card I got has come out. Somebody need to check their my chart. And someone could be older than you. Alright, so since Check That Connect with Your Spirit Baby came out, I feel led to pull a few cards from my Spirit Baby deck for you to see what your Spirit Baby wants you to know. We got there being supported financially as well. So yeah, it's time for you to let go of people that just depend on you. It's time for you to surround yourself. Cancer could also be significant. It's time for you to surround yourself with people that can provide some kind of reciprocity, like equality. You know, like you're not the one that everyone calls on. Like it's just like a even supportive circle. Like nobody's being abused and misused. Okay, so what was I baby message. Okay, I'm just gonna pull from a few, see what we get. Okay, for my spirit baby that wants to connect with this Aquarius placement, what messages would you like to relay at this time? For my spirit baby that wants to connect with the Aquarius placement in this reading, what is it that you would like to communicate? Okay. What can I do to facilitate your conception or birth? So if you are planning on, you know, having a baby, your baby wants you to connect with them so they can tell you how to facilitate their conception or their birth. You weren't ready for me in the past. We will not be separated this lifetime. They just want to be loved. All right, so we definitely need to do some sacral work, it looks like. And we're gonna pull just a few more and see what comes out for you. All right. Spirit messages. All right, what other messages would you like to communicate? All right, I'm sorry, mommy. I was playing. I didn't hear you calling. Okay, so if you are practicing some kind of work with, you know, trying to talk to your baby and you didn't feel connected, continue to do it. Like, try to do it at like the same time every day. Your baby said they were playing in the spiritual realm. They didn't hear you, okay? Your spirit baby wants a specific name, all right? And you're trying to change part of the contract. I carry both the stars and earth within me. And we got throat chakra. So speak your truth. So I find my voice, expression, honesty, saying yes, no clearly. So that's all about you, you know, having those boundaries, not allowing people to manipulate you. Okay, so that could be something that your baby wants you to do. You know, just have a bit more of a backbone. And you support your baby's destiny. They chose you, is at the bottom of the deck. And make room for me. Alright. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll check y'all next time. Bye.